Welcome, VOD Squad and Precogs.
Welcome to the Crusades.
Yes.
Oh no, good. My beast. He live.
Okay. Let me... make the... Ta-da! SpookyPhans 3. Alright. And,
Yeah. Continuing Luigi's Mansion.
yeah, and then I guess this one is game? Yeah. Okay. Yes, Volt!
Yes.
Something, something, Domine! let me go fetch the dog. Hey, Gertie.
Oh, we have to show the video too.
Oh, yeah. True facts.
Oh, can I not do it that way?
I guess
Can.
toggle on webcam? Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, Gertie, come here. Oh, wait a second. You have your costume on. Hey, you got a job. Come here, Gertie.
He dropped it off.
Gertie, come here.
No more costume for him. He's done with it.
You want to figure this one out? Or should... You're an expert at this point.
Yeah, your mom wouldn't even do it. Is that right, Gertie? Am I the only one who knows how to put on a dog costume? Oh, you sound like you're gonna vomit.
Alright, Gertie.
Good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. Where's the other? There we are. So elegant, huh?
Yeah.
That's an elegant doggo.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alright. Can you even see it?
Well, camera's all tiny, but here you. You're a good boy. You're a good. That's a good beast, huh? Oh, look at you. You're just a big snuggly doggy, huh?
You got a big snuggly doggy? Let's see.
It's just a snuggly old beast.
No. Alright.
He is very cute.
Hey, guys. We're just... Thanks.
Now to retake the Holy Mansion.
Yes. To retake the Holy Land! Can I make... Oh wow, there's another video behind it. Can I make Gergie any bigger? Let's see.
Ah. All he wants to do is cuddle, but I gotta play games, Gergie. At least he's doing his job of being cute.
That is what we pay you for, Gergie. The crusade begins after the puppy nap.
Yeah, right.
Alright, do you wanna...
Oh wait, the controller's over there if you can just pass it to
Oh,
me.
you wanted to sit there?
I mean, like, what else am I gonna do? I got this cute puppy dressed up as Beast on top of me.
Fair enough.
keeps on, like, lapping. Oh, you gotta do the...
Ah.
Yes.
That'll help. Chaos, I said maybe.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let me see. Can I remember what we were doing last? Well, I can always water some plants. I think we were mostly just looking for more booze to capture. So that we can get past to the King Boo.
Oh, is there like a never-ending staircase?
Yeah, it's one of those things where they teleport you to the beginning, unless you have progressed far enough.
Yeah.
I could also go water some plants, of course. So how was everyone's Halloween? Tell us about your Halloweens, guys.
Yeah.
Any of you wear costumes? As you can see, we wore costumes.
My site says it started 23 hours ago. I don't know, on my screen it says 6 minutes.
Give me some money.
Oh.
Pro strat.
That is a lot of money that you missed out on by not watering plants in your first playthrough.
Yeah, who would have known, right?
It's almost like they balanced the game assuming that everyone was going to water plants.
Alright.
It's the one on the left that you think you can still water. I guess not. I guess they just always rattle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I told Trisha to say something. She just forgot.
Yeah, I don't have the Gilded app, so I just like have to remember to actually go onto the website to see what people are saying. I might as well save.
I don't believe he said maybe. I'm sure he said he promised. I definitely didn't. I said maybe, but I've got to do like other stuff, like carve pumpkins and whatever.
Well, there's always time for more Vampires the Masquerade, guys.
Yeah, relax. Best part of my day was reading Sonic City Witch. It was super good. Oh.
Thank you. I'm super glad you enjoyed the 3rd issue. Oh. Always get me. It's so easy to find like the fake ones. And then when it comes to finding the real Boo, it's just so much more obscure all of a sudden.
Do you think it's designed that way? Like, they're supposed to show you the fake one first?
Like, where'd it go? It was right here.
Maybe it went into the one next to it? Or maybe it was in the one next to it? Pretty good handing out handfuls. Notice people are getting stingy with candy these days, and I will not be. Halloween kicked ass when I was small, and I shan't let that end this gen. I gave out single pieces, don't at me.
That's why I can't capture him, because he always goes back into this room and I can't. And then he's gone in here, and then I have to like wait for him to go back in there.
Right.
What a huge pain. Oh boy.
And his health comes back, I assume?
Yeah. I think actually when you quit out, his health comes back. There's a blue in here as well.
I caught some of the whatever show, and some dude on there let his girlfriend be a stripper and stayed with her. Oof.
Fatherless behavior.
There's some amount of like allure to the like stripper thing. Because like some guys really like looking at like pole dancing or like any kind of dancing. So some guys are like super into that.
So fast.
So I can almost I feel like I've known people who would do that. It must be down the hallway.
I don't think there's a door that goes that direction. I think I would have to go to an entirely like different level to get over there.
Knock on the walls? You do have that. I was wondering what that does. You know?
False wall, can't fool me, Miyazaki.
Well, what about like where he actually went into the wall? Maybe like there? Or... So why do they even have that? Because I've never seen you use it and have it do anything. Like when you knock on a table or something, it does something. But I would not date a stripper. Well,
so it's like there's the world and there's like where he went into, but like it's quite irritating to have to walk that far just to chase a ghost.
Chaos, if it really bothers you, I'll just say no more often. Like when I'm not sure, I'll just say no. Unless I'm like absolutely positive there's time.
I wonder if just going outside was enough to get that ghost back in there. Oh wait, wrong door.
If she was just going up and stripping on stage, I could sort of accept that. But strippers make most of their money giving lap dances, and I don't want my girl grinding on a bunch of guys. Good point. Oh, hey, Dude Galaxy, or formerly known as Wonderful Galaxy. And thanks. It was Trisha's idea. She wanted to be a crusader, and I was like, can I be a crusader too?
Common interests.
And Gurgi, if you can see him, he's the beast.
It fits, because he's a big fluffer son.
Also the back room. Yeah, you know, I thought that was like a myth, but apparently that's not. Apparently not.
Alright, where are you, Blue Regard? Here? Oh, Bloom's wall. That wasn't what it was.
I went to like my.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Should just turn. Just. Got him.
Back all the way in the other section again. Brutal.
I went to my brother's bachelor party, and then he. his friends like really wanted to go to a strip club, and my brother was like, no. So they all went. They all went without him. They're like, oh, we have to. It's
Yeah, they just want to go to a strip club. They don't even care if the groom comes.
They're like, we have to. It's Brian's bachelor party. It's like.
They brought him back all that merchandise.
Yeah, they brought back like shirts and stuff.
Dick cup.
That wasn't from the strip club. That was just something they like found somewhere. It was like a bachelorette thing. The bachelorette merchandise must sell great because guys like giving dick-shaped stuff to their friends is like a joke, like, haha, you're gay. And then I guess some girls buy it.
Well,
Yeah.
where do you think that motherfucker went, huh? I guess I just have to check all the doors.
He went through like a north wall, so.
Probably down here. Now I know, like I was in the hallway, where like he would have went towards, but he's got to go into a room, you know.
Like one of the guys at the bachelor party was like, "Oh, I better leave my phone here because my wife tracks the GPS on my phone." And it was like, what?
I mean, come on.
Go around the room, like move around. It's not that candlestick. Look at another one. And then one of the guys went to the back room for a chandelier towards the camera, maybe. The floor?
I don't think the booze can hide in the floor.
Can you tap stuff? No.
It's a bomb! Yay!
Yeah, one of the guys like wives was like pregnant or something, and he's like going for a private dance, and everybody was like, "How come you were so sweaty?" And it was like, dear God. So strange.
Yeah, it is kind of odd.
There was like so many. I don't know. There's like so many people got invited there, but I feel like none of them are that close to my
For
brother.
future reference, if anyone brought dick-shaped stuff to my bachelorette party, I would be upset.
I don't know. Gay jokes are pretty funny, so I might not be super upset.
I don't really like the genitalia candy and merchandise.
It gets weird at some point. It also, it was much funnier when there wasn't like a giant industry around like making people say they're gay. Like it was much more wholesome when it was just like your friends were like, haha, you're gay. Like
Yeah,
you know?
okay. Oh my goodness, I cannot find these ghosts.
It was also like
Not beeping.
like the plastic was like super low quality, so it was like, you know, it would have been like poisonous to drink out of it.
Yeah, right.
And it was $12. It said on the price tag.
Oh my
It's like,
goodness.
come on, guys, is it that funny?
Is it $12 humor there? Alright. Well, I guess I lost those ghosts forever.
Oh. Oh, hey, Dark Knight. Deus Vult! Indeed.
Ayo.
Do you know about the history of the Crusaders? Not really. You know,
I know the First Crusade.
well, yeah, I mean, like, I know generally, like, some information. I know they weren't, like, evil. I know some details of some Crusades, but, you know, realistically, not enough to say that I know anything about it. But I'm not an idiot, is, I guess, where I would put myself. Like, the xylophone? Is that a xylophone? Tap it? Because if you're not... It's all a scheme just to get her to play the music.
You!
Boo.
Fucker.
Kill him and turn off his dumb music.
Got him.
Yeah. Oh, that was the 30 one that got into the room you can't get into.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well.
STDs, drugs. I know, you know, those are both reasons not to date a stripper. I'll put the Mario music on.
Oh, put the Mario music on? If you say so.
That's the best one.
Hell yeah.
No piano.
Piano's broken, dude.
10 Dirty Socks says Wario sold Luigi the vacuum cleaner as a Ghostbuster unit. That would be a that would be a funny way that he's like using the vacuum instead of like a high-tech ghost catching thing. Oh, Dude Galaxy, or sorry, Wonderful Galaxy asks, would Trisha be okay with you going to a strip club for your bachelorette party? Bachelor party? Yeah. Is that like a trying to embed as many gay jokes as possible? That's so weird to me. I'd really controlling parents, but Life 360 stuff licks me.
Licks you?
Icks me.
Ah, okay.
Never mind. Adam, there's a strip club in Atlanta that has a no alcohol rule. Egad. There's a strip club in Chicago that has a no alcohol rule. My friends went there and they had all these all these like admittedly funny stories, but
Alright. No ghosts around here.
maybe get more water from the sink.
We could,
So then you can water some plants if you find them.
if I find them.
Yeah, my friends went and then they there was a 2-drink minimum or whatever. But it was like an 18+ bar or something. So you could get in if you didn't drink. So one of my friends was like insecure or whatever. And so he was like, oh, I'll just have like a Coke or whatever, you know? Because he felt like that was a more adult drink. And then my other friend was like, I want a Mountain Dew. The friend who ordered the Coke was like embarrassed and like, no, you can't. You have to order you have to order a big boy drink.
Aww. Let's see.
They were called the Poor Knights of Missionaries. Not all Crusaders were poor, but they certainly didn't do it for money. I think it's like a very infantile like concept where people are like, they were trying to, they just care about money, and it's like, I don't know. Some
What
people,
money?
some companies will do super psycho things, and then it's like, oh, they're just trying to make money, or like if you can't explain it through money, like you know, like people just have like boomers have no frame of reference for it. Like if a company is something like super weird, like you know, giving like pornography to kids, and it's like, why would they do that? And it's like, but they're not going to make money, and it's like, well, I mean, they might just be fucking lunatics. Oh, booby hatch. Booby hatch.
Where'd you go?
I went to a Hooters once. I've been to Hooters many times. I had like kind of a certain cluster of friends that was like super into Hooters. I found it very degrading because like the girls will like write their name on the receipt with a heart, and it's like, don't condescend me. I usually give like a pretty generous tip, but then she did that, and I was like, oh, this is gross. Like I feel like, ugh. Oh. I feel like if I gave her a big tip, she'd be like, winning. I could not do. Hey, Matthew Atkinson. Says he likes the costumes.
Damn.
Me too.
Oh, man. You really screwed me by going into the one room I can't go in, huh?
Templar Knights were formed to protect the pilgrims, not just the Holy Land, but to shrines around Europe too. I know the Teutonic Knights, or was it Teutonic Knights, or the Knights Hospitaller, some German group.
I believe the German ones were called Knights of the Teutonic Order.
There's a lot of Germans.
Well, no, I mean like the ones that were focused on the holy stuff.
No, but there's
Holy Crusading.
the Knights Hospitaller were another German one. I'm sure there's a bunch.
I'm trying to figure out what I can do to catch these boos. They're really being difficult with me. There's so many doors I still haven't unlocked. Do I have an inventory where I can see what keys I guess it just shows you on the map if you have a key to something. So I don't have nothing. What do I get a key, guys?
I don't know. How many boos do you have to get to be past the King Boo in the hallway?
I don't know.
Oh. They can't see your health. I guess I'll move us.
You don't want to know about how much money I have, guys? You want to see my health? You know what? I feel like I didn't really accurately do this room's puzzle. So maybe there's something about that. Is there something on the roof I can interact with?
I know there should be,
There's
because like,
something on the ceiling, I should say.
can you light that third candle?
I mean, I could do that even if I were on the floor.
Yeah, I'm just curious, like, if that solves some kind of puzzle. If you went and found fire. Hey, El Kraken. Glad you like the costumes. Did you like Gurgi's costume? He's the beast.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he's a little bit harder to see. He's, yeah, that's you. He's snuggling right now.
Too lazy to roll on your back, Gurgi. Flashbacks to Limbo with you changing gravity.
A lot of games have the changing gravity mechanic.
I should have played this game as a kid, but I didn't for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, you know, me too. I think I had it But it was just like timed weird. My mom had a weird thing about too many wires.
Wires.
Yeah, she wanted to like get rid of all the wires or like hide all the wires. And like it just led to like we put the so we put like one of the consoles downstairs or something, and then we had a new console, so then we just I was just talking to some old guy at one of the fairs who was like, "Oh, kids don't play with old toys." It's like, I don't know, dude. Is there like, I don't know. Ripperonis, pepperonis.
Yeah. These boos are
Can you go up and then over to the other side?
up and then up.
Oh, the
No.
panels are back there.
No. You stay on that side. You.
Oh, that's the door through. Okay.
And back again. Why do these big fat piles of dust keep on repairing? Come on, if you're gonna make me run back and forth.
Yeah, so anyway, I think the GameCube just went downstairs, and then I just never played this. It was also like...
It's still downstairs till this day.
Yeah. I think it's also like, you know, little brother, big brother, whatever, like, big brother is playing is like the coolest thing, so...
Gotcha.
There we go. And a happy Halloween to you too, Mr. Lulzbot. Any hints on the next Red Flag review?
It's something that was announced slightly recently from Kodansha.
Oh.
I gave a short reaction to it on Twitter because the title and cover alone are quite reactionary. Alright. Oh god, these piles of dust, am I right, guys? Ooh. If I'm not supposed to be chasing around these boos, please, for the love of God, somebody tell me. Because that is the only thing I can think of doing right now.
I don't think Trisha's gonna do a reading of Sonichu Galaxy.
I already did the Fanfiction Friday Sonichu reads. I can't get in that deep.
Yeah.
Any beepin'? No beepage. Ricky, I appreciate the cuddling. But I must say, your hair is constantly tickling my hands. I don't suppose there's something
His
else.
ear is like constantly twitching because your sleeve is touching it. This is funny. But still he won't move.
He's a lazy dog. Maybe am I supposed to go upstairs to find something to progress more?
Should I have Gurgi do a trick? One time when I was in the 4th grade, a girl pushed me, and then I proceeded to choke her. A year later, we became good friends in the 5th grade. Because she told me she liked Dragon Ball.
Oh my god. It's basically just describing an average anime tsundere. Baka. It's not like I like you or anything.
That's a very anime story, yeah.
Fake doors around here. Bunch of faker dakers, but this is just locked. I think I already watered all the plants up here.
Never heard of dragon.
Maybe not this one. Hell yeah. And this one?
Oh shit. Big money.
Yeah. Show me the money. But I think I watered all these. I'll water them anyway. Yeah, they're all dry. I was correct.
Use fire on the boarded up door.
You're a genius.
It's just that, you know, I guess I was thinking with too much logic that setting wooden planks on fire in a house made out of wooden planks would be a bad idea. Do you have any enemies in high school you wish to fight? No.
Booze caster. That's fake booze. Get it?
I think I devoted far too much time and energy in high school to making sure that I had satisfaction with all of my conflicts.
Didn't like you anyway.
Oh, you can't get into the...
No, I can't. All the other doors are locked. But it's fine. I don't have to spend the whole stream chasing around booze. I can light a door on fire.
Sounds productive.
Yes. I shall burn my enemies on the fire.
The worst thing that happened at our school was the basketball Americans fighting each other for girls. You grew up in a school where bullying didn't happen. No, I...
And I get fire.
No, there was bullying. There's always kind of bullying.
Is there fire? No, there's no fire in there. And the only place I can think of that has the fire element is like the kitchen, but that is a long walk. It's ice element. This is the gay gym bro room.
You're assuming he's gay. He could just be a Giga Chad. So... So I guess there's a couple different, like, varieties of bullying. There's, like, the you see someone doing something and you want them to conform to like a better way of acting. Like
hazing?
I don't know. I think that's like hazing is like more malicious, like more of like a gatekeeping. Not exactly gatekeeping. It's like hazing is like malicious, like, well, I was in your position once and I was treated badly, so I'm going to treat you badly. Whereas like gatekeeping is more protecting like the exclusivity and like the sanctity of a group. And then there's like if you see like if one of your like if a guy cheats on his girlfriend or something, and then you make fun of him for it, that's like, I don't know what like the term for that would be, but I guess we should have expected this not to work.
It was nice to give it a shot.
Yeah. So it's like you're pushing someone to like conform, and then there's like a certain type of bullying is just like, well, they're never going to change, and you don't want them to change. You just want to exclude them, and you want to like warn other people not to act like them by treating them very badly. It's like a not super productive form of bullying. And then there's just like some kids just have like a shitty life, and so they're picking on kids who have a better life because they're just like jealous. When they give you the advice, it's like every time you're getting bullied, it's because someone's like jealous of you. It's not really the case, but but there was not really a ton of like physical fights. We had like one black guy in our grade, and he beat his girlfriend.
That is certainly not good. Oh yes, that's so good. I'm just gonna stretch out on my lap.
And she was, I don't know, she was not white. She was, I don't know, some mix of something, but she wasn't in our grade. I didn't really know her. I saw her like only a couple times, and like it was such a, there were people using drugs in my school, I guess, but it was just such a funny it was such a stereotypical story. Like I was talking to my friend, like I was about to walk into my class, and I was like, all right, I guess I'll see you, and then she bumps into me, like pushing past me, like power walking, like very spicy, like sassy walking down the hallway. And then I like look at my friend, and we're like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll see you. And then I turn, and then as I turn, her boyfriend, or apparently ex-boyfriend, like bumps into me, and he goes, "Don't you fucking walk away from me, bitch."
Oh my god.
And then I go into my class, I put my bag down, and I'm like, oh, hey, can I go to the bathroom? So then I do this big walk around, right? Because, you know, I'm not going to go right back to class. I'm walking by the office, and I just hear him go, see, what happened was I was trying to tap her on the shoulder. And then I start laughing, and then, like, before I even turn the corner, and then I see she's got this big mark on the side of her face.
Oh,
it was like, it was like,
that's horrible.
It's like straight out of like a dating abuse, like instructional video. It's just so.
You walked into a door.
It's like he's literally like, don't you fucking walk away from me, bitch, and then like hit her, like, I guess some ways down the hallway. And that was not okay. He got like kicked out of school or whatever. I don't think he ever.
Yeah, justifiably.
He never he was never in school after that, I don't think. But I think it was that he was suspended and then I think he just never he was like, well, screw you for suspending me. I don't know. So he just never
Yes. It's because I can't trust white folks. That is why. Alrighty. Well, I guess what am I doing? I have to chase these boos around more? Or is there actually somewhere where I should go to get more keys to actually unlock all these doors that I haven't unlocked yet? Help me out, chat. Dan Finn's getting tired.
I'm sorry to hear you were bullied, Chaos Smash. Like I said, sometimes it's people like trying to get you to conform to a certain like thing, but then sometimes it's like just useless. Sometimes it's just sometimes it doesn't really have a purpose. It's just like people are just shitty.
Yeah.
Because like I said, if one of my friends was like cheating on his girlfriend, I would be like, I would give him shit for it. I had a friend who was like, he just hadn't had a girlfriend in a long time, and then he was like talking to some girl who had a boyfriend, and she gives like the classic line of like, well, like the boyfriend's like far away, and she's like, oh, it's too bad I didn't meet you before I met my boyfriend. You're exactly like him.
Oh.
And I was like, dude, why don't you have some fucking dignity? One day you're gonna have one day you're gonna have children. They're gonna ask you for advice and look at you like you're a good person. What are you gonna tell them? And he was like, fuck, you're right. I had to.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
All these fucking ceiling fans hiding dollar bills. You know what I mean.
That's another one of those situations where, like, I think Bill Burr's advice is like, you need to jerk off and then make better decisions after. I forget how he put it, but there's some like
yeah, something like
there's
that.
some clip where he's like, this is the kind of decision you make.
Decisions you make when you're horny. Right?
Yeah. My friend didn't do anything. It was just like, I mean, he was only talking about it because he was like, I don't know if this is the right thing to do or whatever. So like, what he wanted was to be bullied, you know. So he wanted like a social pressure to like tell him what to do. Was it the screen?
Can he hide in the screen?
Well, the screen can be distorted, so I assume you can destroy it. Can you like tap on the screen?
Well, this is me tapping on the screen. My hose is inside of it.
There was a girl who dressed up like Voldemort every day, and no one bullied her.
Nobody wanted to be around her. You boo. Got him.
Hey, hey, Zanek. Thanks for the nice costumes. You've you're you have a nice costume too. The teacher picked up a student, slammed him on the ground, and kept teaching. Okay. Would you snitch on your cheating friend? I don't know. I certainly wouldn't be happy.
What if you were also good friends with the person they were cheating on?
Sorry, I'm like... Sorry, I'm like, not... I'm a slow boy. Not like... I'm not reading all of, like... yeah. My chat reading skills are inebriated. I'm too distracted.
Yeah.
Man, apparently Chaos Smash went to school with a bunch of people who acted like Johnny Somali.
Oh, no.
Walking around like, you racist? while being like super racist. I didn't know about the black people versus Asian people thing. There weren't enough black or Asian people in my school. Just Italianos. A scuba-da-bucci.
It sounds like the best school to go to. A bunch of Italianos.
Scuba-da-bucci. It's funny. It kind of has like a weird effect on you because the people you dislike the most and you like the most are going to be Italian. So, you know, I don't know.
That's where the star was. Man. I do not want to be chasing these boos around forever.
There were like Irish kids at my school too. I'm trying to think, like, two of them were bullies. One of them was like my best friend. And I guess I have like a small percentage of Irish in me. So maybe I'm Batman? Hey, Jamie Rose.
What is up? Happy Halloween, or end of Halloween, everybody. We've decided that all of November is also Halloween. So no worries. Alright. Pull out again and tell me what to do next, Adam.
Okay. What the fuck am I supposed to type in? Luigi's Mansion, where do I go? People ask, what does Luigi have to do in Luigi's Mansion? Luigi barely manages to escape, and manages to find Egad's latest invention, the Poltergeist, Goo. With some training from Polterpup, Luigi helps free Egad.
Luigi's Mansion 3.
Okay.
Or 2. Or whatever. You know what, just click on the game again so I can move.
Where's my soap? Yeah. I think we mailed it out today. Hope we mailed it out today.
Oh, this is the...
It was all set to go Monday morning, but...
God, there's so many doors still locked. I've beaten every boss I came across. Should have got more keys, man. This pupper is so knocked out on my lap.
Don't think I'd want to snitch, but I wouldn't want to be friends with a cheater. I think, yeah. It's because it's like it really is like such a moral failing. Like,
Yeah, well, it goes to show that they're not.
wait, you didn't pick up the gold bar, did you?
I did.
Hmm.
You
You're a weirdo.
weirdo.
Hey, who's living in the shack, huh?
Oh.
Google for help. Yeah, I don't know what to type in. Like, what checkpoint are you at in the game that I could even navigate by?
Well, basically, I came face to face with King Boo, but he sent me back to the start.
So go back to there. See if you have enough booze. Maybe you
I
do
don't
now.
know if it is enough booze or if I just need to do something else.
Well, go back to wherever the story says. Like, go back to wherever you're blocked at, and then let's navigate from there. If they cheat another partner, would they treat you any different? What if they wanted to sell you some NFTs?
Asking the big questions.
Aw. Growing up as the little brother, I always had to be Luigi when my older brother and I played Mario Bros. So I always hated that Nintendo turned him into a scared little bitch. Not cool. Yeah.
Luigi's awesome, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's taller though, huh? How about that?
Yeah, you got him there.
Not bad.
Ooh, in here. Okay.
Where's the King Boo?
I'm going.
Okay.
It was just on the way, so I figured I'd check the room.
Yeah. Yeah, the kind of people that cheat in Homewreck, in my experience, are not... They're not the kind of people that you can rely on as...
That guy?
Yeah. Just 'cause. He's a little bitch. Yeah, Luigi's also rich. That's a good point. Luigi
Alright,
is
so
not...
This is, once I go out the end of this hallway, he just teleports
Okay,
me
let's see what happens. All boos in this area gather your strength. Blow it away.
Take a big...
The three of us will blow you away. So
So I need 3 more boos?
Okay. That would make sense because you're at 37. So you need to find 3 boos somewhere in the mansion.
Oof, man. Hunting these boos are, like, brutal. I gotta say.
Yeah, I gotta say, Luigi's not the doctor of the family. Mario is definitely the Dr. Mario of the family.
There's no more boo in here.
You should play this game called Night Slashers. Perfect for Halloween. It's an arcade beat 'em up. Alright. That sounds good.
Gurgi, I like having a heater on my lap. He's so fluffy and so warm.
Should we have Gurgi do a trick?
I can't do a trick. He's passed out on my lap. He's completely asleep.
Oh yeah, he's running in his sleep.
Yeah. He is completely knocked out.
Dreaming. Ah, we got 2 recommendations for Night Slashers. Gurgi only knows how to sleep. Yeah.
It's the only trick he was taught. Sleep. And then he was like, this is the best trick. I don't need to know anything else.
They say Mario's only like 25. That's fair enough. Middle of the road there. You could have a mustache. Makes sense. Could be a plumber. Oh, hey, Gurgi.
Oh, you've followed me for a long time, Master. Oh, look at his face.
Hi.
He's so cutesy.
You want to make some money, Gurgi?
Yeah, he looks like he wants
Hey,
to just
Gurgi.
go lay down.
He thinks I want to put on the crate. Hey, Gurgi, ready? High five?
Oh.
Gurgi, high five. Good boy. Crusader belt is falling off.
Can I hear?
Who's a good boy?
Yeah.
He's the beast.
You are the beast. You're so elegant for a beast. A proper gentleman, huh?
Yes. Where's the Gurgi?
Alrighty. I gotta find a way to trap those other boos. I don't know where they are right now, though.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been in every room like 4 times. Except for, you know, the rooms I literally can't go in.
Is there like an upstairs we're forgetting about, or a downstairs? No, I've been in the basement a million times. Look at the map and let's just see if there's any area we just haven't gone to.
I mean, I guess there's... Not that I think that they're there, but there is the first area, right?
Oh, like upstairs in this, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, are
Maybe
there
one of
other...
them went through the walls around here.
Yeah. Are there other areas to go to? Like outside of the mansion?
I got a beeper.
That guy! Get him! No!
Got him!
He's
Fuck
just
yeah.
about to go through the
Bitch!
wall. We got him, yeah.
In the name of God!
Gurgi's looking at you like, oh.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, beast. Oh, you're fluffy wuffers. You are, you the little fluffers. Yes, you are. Oh. Said something about plants.
I think he was giving you the advice to water plants.
Ah, yes. Mario. Oh, yeah. Oh, there he goes. Off to do dog things. He's a very important dog, as you can see. I think he just wants to snooze in his crate for a bit. He's an important pup, as you can tell, you know? No one who looks that fancy and elegant is not an important pup. Any beepers in here?
Yeah, I think this might be the key, is just go into like the early game areas and check for booze.
It's like the only places they could have flown off to at this point.
So now you just need 2 more booze.
Right.
Hey, Pirate's here.
Not in here.
Dr. Mario and Mario are different characters? Oh my God.
No.
I would say one is probably not canonical.
I thought
But-
Dr. Mario was just like, you know how you get the mushrooms that like turn you into cats and shit? I
Yeah.
thought Dr. Mario was like one of those things where he just like swallows a mushroom pill and turns into Dr. Mario.
He swallows a doctorate mushroom.
Yes, right. I mean, if you can become a cat, why not?
Limited duration. The college debt will destroy you. So night slashers? I guess I'll write that down.
Hell yeah,
I
man.
want to extend Spooky Month a bit.
find these other boos fast.
Oops. Sorry. Trying to think of a spooky arcade game that isn't a rail shooter. I would love to play a light gun game.
We have the also, what was it called? Valfaris?
Oh yeah, I want to play some Valfaris. That would have been a good Halloween game actually. Controller passing. Although I'd rather just watch you play or finish Luigi's Mansion. Dr. Mario is Mario's uncle. I believe you. Mario was named after his uncle.
I mean, but their last name is Mario.
Play Phasmophobia.
That's not as good when you don't have the VR, though, right? Alright. Not seeing any beepers yet.
Not gonna lie, I wanted to see the Kaiba coat on Trisha and the Blue Eyes dragon costume on Adam.
Adam's the Blue Eyes?
I don't know if that's...
I guess I could ride you.
I don't know if
Bow,
that's
chicka,
the...
wow.
I don't know if that's how that works.
Alright, check these doors. Always have to double, triple, quadruple check. Man. This is the part of Luigi's Mansion that everyone likes, right? Just running around looking for boos so that they can progress.
You know, I don't know how to get a light gun game working on PC if there's like equipment that I could buy or whatever. But they always seem so exciting at arcades.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, on the subject of like bullying, I don't know what I would tell my kids as advice or anyone as advice, because what I did to get bullies to stop was to like make terroristic threats, like credible threats of violence. Convince them to stop. I just made people very afraid of me.
I mean, people deal with it in various different ways. Sometimes, you know, just being extremely charming definitely works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you have to have also a lot of social endurance for something like that. I was always pretty introverted, so not I. I went the ignore them route throughout my life.
Even when you're being charming, you're intimidating them. Because you're producing the threat of someone finding them unlikable by picking on someone very likable. So.
Whoopsie.
Oh. The only way he can climb on the table.
Yeah. I already opened the chest on the table, though.
Imagine having to reverse gravity to get 3 feet off the ground.
I don't think any boo would be out here.
Good night, Adam and Trisha. Have a great All Saints Day. Deus Volt to you too, sir.
I think I checked all the doors. Oh no, I didn't check all the far left doors. So I should go do that.
Most I've seen is people using the mouse as the gun. That would certainly improve my dexterity with the mouse.
Yeah. The light gun thing is more fun, though.
Yeah, you get more exercise.
Yeah, that's true. Bathroom, and that's in the little bathroom. I seriously got the booze in there. Alright. upstairs we go. I think they're honestly just behind doors that I can't open. I think the AI is too strong with this one. They're using
What about the baby room?
Strat. I was already in there.
Oh, you were in that section?
Yeah, no beeps. They're not in here.
Why don't we look at the map real quick just to see if there's some area we're not thinking of. So you can't get in that door. Wait. What about these gray sections, like here and here? Are those both locked?
No. The gray section in the middle is not locked.
But it's not green. What?
I don't know why.
Well, okay, so go to the room to the right. Can you?
I have to go around.
So that door is locked to the right?
Those doors are fake.
Really?
80% sure. I believe the section that you're looking at, if I go down this hall, is this one with all the telephones.
Okay, check the...
See?
Okay, so it's indicating there's something to do in here. So let's pull the cloth off the table and figure this out.
Oh, you think it's the cloth?
Okay. Now turn on the camera. Take a picture of the table. Look in the center. So like, I guess do that more around the room maybe. Because there's something there. Like there was a lump in the middle of the table, like a crystal ball.
Okay,
Well, press A on the table.
Mario, and then Mario just comes out of the table. You found me.
I don't know, maybe burning it? Icing it? Should I look it up?
That's Luigi's Mansion 3. Yeah.
Okay, we're in area 3. Okay, it was after Boo losses.
Yeah, we're pretty far in the game. Oh, he's got 39 ghosts. Good for him.
Now he's got this. So at some point he got the thing on the table.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is this the area it's in? No, it's a different room.
That's when he fought the boos.
Yeah, it's the Boo losses fight, which you did do.
Yeah, I did that. I got the star. Did that. Ugh.
And you lit the candles in that room?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, okay.
how you get the star.
Yeah, so go to the movie theater room and get that to happen.
How?
I don't know.
Okay.
I guess I can.
I guess I'll just start pressing A to everything.
I mean, just pull the thing off. That's what he does, right?
Well, I already sucked up all the ghosts in that room.
Okay, and then.
Huh. Wonder why that didn't work for me.
Not enough persistence? I don't know. I guess it didn't really give him anything, so maybe it's not important.
Fair enough. There's a chest in the room, though.
Maybe the chest appears when you do that?
Yeah, I don't know. See, you seemed to do it after there was already the chest in the room. So, maybe it was just...
Tin soldiers is the thing you did. Have you been in this room?
No. There's a bunch of rooms that are still locked for me. That's why I'm like, I need to find
Okay,
more
well,
keys.
let's go to the movie theater room.
What, is anyone in chat saying anything?
K-Smash saying that I didn't accept his Steam gift. Yeah, I'll do that. If I don't accept it for like a month, then you get it back.
Unicorn's so sexy. Alright.
So I've got like a month to click OK.
Bum, 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 bum. It's in the other section. Everything feels like such a long walk. Wrong one. Gotta go up the stairs. Down the stairs. Something to do with stairs.
You know, I used to be very daunted about like having kids and whether I could do a good job or whatever. Other than oodles of cash, I think I'll do fine.
Right.
Oh, you did have a chest in your room.
Yes, yeah. There it is.
Wow.
But, yeah, didn't add anything. Hey, money. There we go. There we go. Nice.
It's all worth it. Alright, let's see. I think the thing on the table is important, but when he went in there, it was already, like... Would you happen to remember what area that is a part of? Like, where you would have first seen that table with the lump?
I can't answer what 2 plus 2 is right now, babe. It's very late at night.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can certainly look around the rooms and see if I find another lump somewhere. If you think that's the answer to our problems.
If you want to find another lump, no, I'm saying that room has a puzzle to solve.
Yes, yes.
And
I
that
can
might
go back to that room.
Yeah, that would probably give you a key. That or a bunch of money. I don't know. But too much cash and it'll spoil the spoil them spoil them rotten. A little bit of adversity builds character. Eh. I don't know. I think people wildly misunderstand what makes people into good people because I have met many poor people who are real pieces of shit.
Really entitled poor people, right?
Yeah. I've met a lot of, like, people think that, like, it's generally understood that, like, money gives entitlement, but, like, I think it's, in my personal experience in my life, it's always been wildly the opposite. Where, like, I'll be someplace and then I'll, you know, I'll be like, oh, you should, you know, I'll like, you know, just like, you know, just like eating out someplace. Like, you know, you go to a Chipotle and then it's like, you know, and like I've kind of trained this out of myself where it's like if I'm eating at a food court, I'm not gonna clean the whole table. Like my parents are the kind of people that like when we're eating at like a food court or something, they want to wipe down the table before they leave. Oh, there's a chest. Oh, I guess you would have already opened the chest.
Yeah, the chests have those bone ghosts in them.
But then, like, you know, I'll go. I went to Chipotle with people that were not well off, and then they were like, "Oh, let's take a full bottle of Tabasco," because like, oh, they're rich, they don't need it, and it's like, I don't know. It's like I've seen so much of the opposite in my own personal life that I just don't. Maybe killing this guy just does it?
No, I've already killed both these bone guys before, but maybe if I clear out the room, there's something else I can do afterwards. Is my thought process. Oh, come on.
Like my friend was giving out. She lives on a street that like extends into the ghetto. She's like handing out candy, and the little like parents who come from like, you know, bad area.
Ah, there we go. I thought I killed both of those guys before, though. Oh, I'm getting the beepers.
I remember you not beating both of those guys.
Maybe what it is I didn't beat both of them at the same time, but I opened both chests at separate incidents.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Okay, so now there's a boo in here. And the parents, like the kid would want like gummy candy, and then the parents would hit the kid because they're getting the wrong candy, because like the parents want the candy. And it's like, I don't know. Because they would get gummy candy and the parents want chocolate. So, I don't know.
It's quite petty.
And it's like, maybe there's plenty of rich people that would act the same way if they couldn't buy whatever candy they wanted. But boomerang.
Oh, he's gonna bounce back. Ugh.
And maybe it's just like this sort of part of just like American culture is like it trains into people this idea that like rich people bad and therefore I can do whatever I want to rich people. I don't know. I don't know how it is in like other countries or whatever, but
It's a commie culture.
Yeah,
Like, the elite are our problem. Trust the government. Don't trust the elite, though.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just,
Oh.
I think it's really important that you, like, train character into... Does that door really not open?
Yeah, it's fake.
Are you sure?
Look. It's not on there. It's fake.
But there's a door in here.
Yeah. This door leads to the other section, but that door does not. It's a fake one.
Okay.
It's a red herring.
I'm not one of those people who steals towels from hotels. I live in the barrio. We got no trick-or-treaters this year. Yeah. Henny, kids, everything is bad. I got cheap Payless shoes as a kid. Now I wear Adidas sneakers that last at least 4 years.
I can't continue to chase him if he's gonna go in a room I can't open.
Now check the camera on the table. Was the circular object just an invisible
It's gone
boo?
now. Yeah.
Okay. It's important to teach kids that just because someone has more money, they are better than you, but also teach them just because someone is poorer than you are better than them. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's the classic lesson of judging people as individuals.
There is also something, like, to be admired in the fact that if someone has a bunch of money and then they... Like, when sometimes people will be like, oh, well, they came from money, so they're bad. And it's like, well, no, that means that they had good parents who worked very hard and set up their family. Or it's like, even if it isn't their parents, it's their grandparents. They're coming from this line. And that's a good thing to herald as being good, because it motivates people to seek that out, that they should build a good family. But it's like, there's a lot of people who are like, oh, well, if I was rich, I'd just throw all the money away, because fuck my kids that don't exist, but if I did have kids, I'd want them to have a horrible life. And it's like, okay, like...
Yeah, let's calm down.
It's like,
bit.
oh, because like if I was rich and then they'd have a mansion and they wouldn't want they would be bad people because rich people are bad. And it's like, if I was rich, I'd just fucking like suck a dick and die. And it's like, okay, there's something good about
you
it.
could suck a dick and live if you really want to suck that dick.
Do a backflip, suck my own dick, and die. It's like, all right, man. I mean, your money. Your imaginary money, rather. But yeah, I think like, was it Marshall's example? I think there's more things you could teach both kids. Like, you could teach rich kids not to be mean to poor kids, but that also assumes that poor kids also don't need to be taught not to... Because, like, teaching a poor kid that a rich kid isn't better than them isn't enough. You should also teach them that they're not better than them either, because that's broadly what the attitude is. Like, I remember at college, some guy forgot his card for like the dining hall, and then it was like, well, so he's gonna have to walk back and get it. And it's like, and like people were like upset with me that I wasn't paying for his meal, and it's like, dude, I'm not rich. What, like, where are we even getting this idea? And even if I was, that's like so disgusting. And people were like treating me badly because I wouldn't pay for his food, and it's like, dude, it's like $12 for like the most garbage food on the planet. If you don't have the meal plan, it's like the most disgusting, like, garbage food. I'd be helping him out if he's starved. This shit is disgusting. None of us should be eating here. It's all horrible food. You can eat for cheaper and way better at the other dining place where you have to pay for the individual items. It's like an all-you-can-eat piece of shit place where they give you like this salty garbage food. It costs like... You could eat at the other... on the other end of campus, you could eat for like $7, and it's like infinitely better. You won't get sick, but yeah, you can have all-you-can-eat ice cream, but you shouldn't be fucking having all-you-can-eat ice cream anyway.
In general, it's just ridiculous to expect anything from people.
Like, it's not... Like, it's like this assumption of, like, redistribution. Like, because my parents worked really hard, no one else should have to work hard.
Yeah, basically.
It's just like, oh, well, you don't have to work hard. And it's like, I don't have to escape from the crushing sense of worthlessness. It's like Jerry Seinfeld, he works hard, and people are like, oh, well, you don't have to. And it's like, yeah, I do. What would I just sit around and be like a depressed loser? It's like, you think that would be good for me if I just sat around and just had money? You think that's ever been good for anyone? It's like... And then it's also like, you know, if you have a bunch of money to throw around, you can provide more options for kids for like what they want to do and stuff.
Yes.
You know, like...
It's the real reason why you do it, not just so your kids can sit on their ass all day to make something of themselves, you know?
Because your kids wouldn't be happy just sitting on their ass. Like,
nobody would.
You know...
Everybody's looking for purpose.
Like, if you're really super fucking rich and your kid loves swimming, you just, like... You could just rent them an apartment on a random, like, beach and just say, like, you live in this apartment, you're gonna work as a lifeguard. Go have fun swimming all day. Whatever. Like, that's something you could do as, like, a rich guy that, like, you couldn't really do as a, like... I don't know. There's like, you know, and like I was on that flight where there was like that mother who was like, oh, we could like, you know, we could get you like flying lessons. We could get you like a flight simulator. We could see if you enjoy flying. Maybe you could be pilots or something, because the kids were talking about how cool it would be to fly a plane. And it's like, those are the sorts of things that you could like offer to a kid that, you know, you provide more options for them. And then, you know, it's like they don't need to have all like the newest like whatever like consumer shit out there is, but like, you know,
right,
it's like
right.
I don't know. I feel like I could curate them such a fantastic list of entertainment that wouldn't make them feel shitty. It would just be fantastic. They'll watch Lord of the Rings like 100 times. 300, make them feel powerful, be good for them. You know, there's a lot of like fantasy stuff that just like makes you like. Why didn't they pay for it? They wanted to... They were going to have to walk back to their room, and then they were like, they didn't want to, and that's it.
They're lazy.
Yeah, they're just being lazy. A shocking turn of events. Behind it? Mayhaps? Oh. Very disappointing.
Yeah, I guess there really is no reason to, like, return to this area once you win. I know I'm missing an area. I just can't remember where it was. I'm just too tired brain to remember the exact details. But I bet if I could find that area, maybe.
I work with sodium hydroxide. Oof. I guess that will wear out boots. Yeah, if it's superhero, it's gonna be retro back when it was adventure stories of good versus evil, and not current year deconstruction, nihilism, and subversion with a side of political hot takes. Yeah. No, definitely. We plan on like vetting everything that we show them before, like fresh, so we're actually sure it doesn't have something weird in it.
Yes.
And
I want to be a responsible parent.
And at some point, I think it'll be time to show them stuff that is somewhat like cucky. But I think, like, just in small doses. But I want to have it, I want to see it first and then talk to them before they see it and explain, like, the rhetorical position so that so they don't internalize it as being true. I, like, tell them beforehand, this is from weak people who hate you, and so that's why they have this sort of like bias. But that's something when they're old enough to understand that stuff. Oh, money.
Money's always good. I'd be a lot happier if I found booze, but there's money.
Let me look at the playthrough real quick. That's the tippy top roof. Can you get onto the roof? Oh no, you have to go past the.
Yeah. I must say, the slits in this Crusader outfit, they make me feel sexy.
Yeah, they do look nice.
Ugh.
It's like a cruciform, right? Kind of.
Hey, buddy. How's the beast?
Hey, buddy.
Aw, coming hanging out with us. Hanging out with the cool kids, beast.
He's so like calm about having his stupid costume on. What a good dwarf.
Not like he can do anything about it.
Okay, so there's this room with like suits of armor. How do we get in there?
I assume with a key? It's probably one of the ones in like the attic or whatever. Yeah. I don't have a key though. I need a key. I need many keys.
So now we have a room that we can actually describe, so I can figure out from the wiki. Okay, so you got the key from Boolossus. Where did you use that? Balcony on the 3rd floor that has... Obtained by Vincent van Gogh. Have you killed the painter?
Where's the painter?
Portrait ghost who appears in the game. The attic of the mansion.
Mm-hmm. Is that another guy that I need a key to get to?
Giving the key to Sir Weston, which must be in the night room. Cold storage room. Fourth area of Area 4 hallway. Floor BF. Okay. Go into your map.
Oh well, you have to go on it.
Okay.
Yeah, basically everything is locked.
What about this room? Go there. Let's see what that is. Let me just...
I mean, we don't have any keys, though.
Just go there.
Okay.
Oh.
Your mouse is loading, so I guess we can't do anything until your mouse
No,
is done loading.
it's been loading this whole time. Oh, hey, Joseph Choi. It says he loves the outfits. Well, happy Halloween to you, too.
Yeah. Go to the basement floor. I believe this is the room you were pointing to, right?
Yeah.
That's the dust room.
Go up.
What?
Go like north.
Uh-huh.
Okay, those are stairs. Go to the rooms that are locked and just like try the doors. And then the door there is also one open?
It's open, but it leads to King Boo, which sends me back.
Okay, so... So yeah, it looks like you have to get through there, get to the ice room, take the key from the ice room,
And then do the rest of the...
and then that leads you to the second last boss and then the last boss.
The
So
thing is, like, basically none of the boos are spawning in places where I can catch them, so I don't know if I just have to, like, quit and then... Or, I don't know, maybe if I save, that resets them?
yeah, because he starts this whole area with 39, and then he, I guess, finds one more boo somewhere.
Well, I mean, you all have seen me gone into every
Okay.
single room in the mansion.
Why don't you go back to the go to King Boo, because he'll give you a shortcut to the entrance, and then go to the entrance and leave to Egad's like place,
Sure.
and then. Hey, Gabe. Yes. Glorious Crusaders. All boos in this area, gather your strength, then he should say 2? What, just 2 of us left? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do definitely need...
So now, yeah, go back to Egad's mansion. Can you just, like, walk into the... Can you just interact with, like, the south side of the room?
I cannot.
Take the towel off the mirror. And then shine your flashlight at it.
What if I do this, huh?
Yes. You okay over there? Oh.
Controls inverted. Was that a good thing? Did that do anything?
Blow it?
Huh?
Blow the mirror? Blow? Tap the mirror? Go behind it? Can you can't use your flashlight when the lights are on?
No.
So, does that happen whenever you take a picture of any mirror? I think the mirror is a teleporter back to the lobby, but it's in the lobby.
Right. Well, the idea being that it's like a portal or something. No beeps in here.
Can you go to the menu and then, like, go back to EGAD?
I mean, I can quit.
Okay. Yeah, do that. Okay, what are the options? The hidden mansion?
The hidden mansion, the training room, the gallery.
What's the hidden mansion?
I don't know.
And there's a star in the corner now.
Is this New Game Plus? Don't ask me, man. I'm no Luigi's Mansion expert.
I guess I'll look it up. Okay, it's just...
Alright, so it is like New Game Plus.
The poltergeist is 2 times more powerful, with stronger ghosts, and the player earns more money. Boos would be harder to capture.
Well, we don't need that. Boos are already plenty hard enough to capture just by the fact that they don't show up anywhere.
And then there's like some minor changes. So if you had done this while watering plants, you would have made a lot more money, but
Right.
it seems like now would not be the time to be in the hidden mansion, as we need the easiest capture of Boos.
Yeah.
Heading off, Chaos? Fair enough.
Thanks for lasting this long.
Yeah, I've never seen Little Shop of Horrors, Joseph, but
Yeah, we should at some point, right?
I guess so. I have met many people who I hated who liked the Little Shop of Horrors.
So it already puts a bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah, a friend of mine was like, oh, it's pretty good, I guess. So I assume it's probably... Wait, go back in that room.
It's like when people say that Beetlejuice is good, and then you watch it and it's like...
Take a picture of that mirror.
If you say so.
Okay, so all mirrors in the mansion teleport you to the lobby?
Correct.
Okay. Interesting. I assume the movie's probably good. But if I did like it, I could only talk to Joseph Choi about it. Because I know no one who likes the movie who I would want in my life.
Man, these boos better start showing up real fast.
You wouldn't download a car. Although a lot of people...
You wouldn't download a gun.
I guess you can download guns now.
Yes.
It's like every boomer's favorite thing to say when I'm like talking about 3D printing is like, oh, well, you could print out guns. And it's like, well, you're wrong and dumb. It's like, they're like, oh, gun crime's going to be out of control. It's like, dude, you can stamp. You know why?
Do you know make a gun out of metal, too.
Do you know why stamped guns are called stamped guns? Because you're literally stamping them into a sheet of metal. And there's so many Mac 10s in circulation that are just made from just slamming a big stamp onto a piece of metal. And then slamming another stamp to make the other side, and then just screwing them into each other.
I don't know what to tell you guys. None of the boos are showing up. I actually don't know what to do.
This
Their
is, by the
AI
way...
is garbage.
This is, by the way, why, like, games never get finished. It's like, this game design of, like, somewhere is a thing.
Well, it's somewhere. It's just not in a room that I can open.
2 boos. I feel like we've searched the whole mansion, but I don't...
We have. We have literally.
Maybe... Oh, this one!
Nope. Thing is back. Which means that there is a ghost in here. It's a boo.
Are there other rooms that don't have the lights on? Because you can find boos in rooms that don't have the lights on. Check the other chest.
Yeah, he's got full health back. Bastard. No, don't go in that room! Don't go in that room! Oh, thank goodness.
Oh yeah, we use CDs too, Joseph. We were going on a we were going on a drive, and I was looking through this like, you know, this like cabinet kind of it's like a skinny little
Motherfucker!
It's okay, Gergie. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay, puppy.
I sense danger. It's just like 300 health, only shows up sometimes, and then when he shows up, he goes into the one room I can't go into. There's no other option, you know?
Oh, but he's back in this room now.
It's probably just like a ball or a bomb that he hit somewhere.
Hey, Quantum Weasel. I know Gergie's your favorite. I can bring him back if I can convince him that Trisha won't hurt him.
Yeah, see. Alright, let me see if there's...
So so I was going through these old CDs, figuring I might find like some, you know, soft rock or something that my parents have. And I found a loose CD in there, and then I flip it over, and I'm just like, oh my god.
You know immediately.
I'm like, this is the CD, and it has no case, right? So I'm like, okay, this is, you know, you can't see what it is, right? We get in the car, and I'm like, keep your eyes closed, you know, and I put it in, and then it just starts off, and it's like. I can't remember how it starts. But it's the very recognizable Yu-Gi-Oh intro with like the Egyptian music. And Trisha's like, are you fucking serious? You have the CD? And it was like, I forget why, but there was something happened or whatever, and my mom was like, oh, you can get why don't we get you something because of this or something? And I was like, really? Oh, it's a different one.
It's the Boo Caster. But he does the same thing. He goes into the room that I can't get to. Because they're all a bunch of motherfucking bitches. God damn it, Luigi. How do you miss so badly?
Thank God.
I'm not even doing that much damage to him. He got 300. I know he's gonna go into the room that I can't go into. He's a smart AI. And there it is. There it is. Now I can't get to them.
How do you get him to reset his location?
I don't know. I guess you just quit out and then they get all their health back.
I guess so.
Because that's so far the only way that I've been able to get them to reset their locations.
I guess you just have to get those two ghosts, and then at least we know what to do now, even if it's a challenge.
It's borderline impossible.
Can you herd them away? Like herd them towards rooms you can get into?
I can try, but sometimes they just, as soon as they're in the hallway, sometimes they just pop right into the next room without even interacting with you at all. So my hopes are not very high for being able to get these boos.
I believe.
If chat knows a way, a better way perhaps, to just get them out of these rooms, please do tell. Oh, Luigi, stop humping the unicorn, please. Oh, yeah. It is a shame that all those doors are fake, because they would be quite convenient, I must say. And that's how they get you. They make you believe. Right, yeah.
Wow, 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 wow. I'm sure a fat bearded guy in a dress who goes to Harvard would agree with you. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Ugh, man. Chasing these boos have gotten me exhausted. I can't do anything in here. Nothing that'll reset the booze position there. Maybe if I'm just generally underneath them?
Marshall would offer to help, but it sounds like he gave up when he was a little kid and has never gone back.
I've beaten this game before. I guess I just didn't have this much trouble finding booze. The boo god blessed me, I suppose, my first playthrough. And I never realized how much of a pain in the ass it is to get them to show up.
Yeah. Yeah, the first time you had no problem, right? You just got through the game and like every time.
I mean, like it might have been a bit of a pain to get them to show up, but like it wasn't this bad.
But like I feel like we didn't understand that you had to get a certain number of boos to get to each new area. You just got to the new areas. So, because it was this playthrough where we were like, oh, so you had to get this much to get through.
Like, I definitely knew that you had to get a certain amount of boos. I just didn't have this much issue with them running into the doors that I can't fucking follow.
Sounds like Jamie Rose has some internalized depression. Also, someone mentioned Greta Thunberg or whatever. There was a really funny deep fake of her where they were like, with this new conflict, we have to make sure that everyone is using vegan grenades.
Yes, of course. How dare you?
She's talking about like, oh yeah, you know, you want to make sure you're using vegan grenades and biodegradable bullets, and we really need electric tanks. And you know, there's many models of electric jets that will carry many more missiles. It'd be great.
That's what's really important. The environment.
Now imagine a battlefield where you have like the Tesla thing where it's like wireless energy. It's powering all your vehicles, and you're just like banking on giving infinite power to your own troops. Like, what if you could turn that on and off and you're like, oh, we have more tanks than them, let's turn it on. Or we have better batteries, so we'll just turn it off and then hope that our tanks can win.
For those of you wondering, I just thought maybe if I went into like the room below,
you could suck them from the floor.
I thought maybe the developers worked out some code so that they would also appear there, so that I wouldn't have to fucking do this.
Now you're ready to just fucking Vietnam these motherfuckers with your flamethrower. Oh, Ketchup Boy. Ketchup Boy's probably going to be sneaking back and forth from house to house while changing costumes, often begging for extra candy when he gets busted. You know, that actually like rattled loose some story. I remember, I think he like didn't go very far on Halloween, because I was talking about how I would go for miles and miles and miles on Halloween, because it felt so cool to just go like super far, to like start early and then go like super far all the way around town, like miles and miles. I would go out multiple times because I'd go out with my friends and then I would go out earlier and I would get tons and tons of candy. I'd use pillowcase, right? More carry capacity. And then I would have multiple pillowcases, right? Because I would go... And I would never go to the same house twice. I would always plan out a route around town that I'd never hit the same house twice, but I would go really, really far. And I would go especially to places that were like kind of hard to get to, because I'd go to like almost every house in town. And so people, when I'd go to certain houses, they'd be like, oh, wow, we never get anyone for Halloween because we're a dead end. We're so out of the way. And it's like, yes, I'm going everywhere. Just, and it wasn't even like I.
Yes, you know what it means when there's like yellow rooms versus green rooms.
I don't, but I feel like.
But I guess maybe it could mean that you're supposed to go back to that room at some point for more interactability. But there's definitely nothing in there right now.
Right.
It'd be nice if it meant, oh, here's where all the booze are. It'd be nice, but
I grew up on a farm. My dad would drive us around to the other farms, and then we'd go to the small town bar, and there would be the other farm kids there, and all the dads driving them around. That sounds kind of cute. Apparently, if you save and reload, the booze will return to their starting room. Yeah.
Yeah, but with full health, that's the thing.
So you just gotta get good.
Can you do it?
Sure. Sure, I can give it a shot. Ketchup Boy sounds like Mustard Man's sidekick. Oh, did you not hear the Ketchup Boy story? Yeah, I think that kid would go just to the same houses over and over again. And he would just, like, when they would... He was like, oh, most people don't say anything. And then if you're just so shameless that you're like, oh, but please... You can just keep on begging for more candy.
Yeah, well, some people just take it and then, like, dare you to say something. It's like, I'm cute and I'm a kid. Fucking, you won't do anything about it. You weak adult.
That kid was never cute.
Well, there you go.
He was always a little gremlin. And then she was like, and then he was like, oh, but there was this one lady, or there was like a bunch of ladies, or like he was talking about all the people on his street that were like such a bitch because they wouldn't give him like extra candy when he comes back to their house.
Oh God.
It's like he's not even changing costumes. He's just like
giving them a spiel about how like
he's literally
his mom is probably a crack whore.
But yeah, he's like, my mom's a crack whore.
So, yeah. Goes through the whole reasons why you must be sad about me. All right. I'll just get you to the room.
Yes.
And then you can just let loose.
That's when you hand out the black licorice candy. You know.
Or the almond joys. That's all we have left. Or the almond joys. Nobody wants them.
You know, it's funny. Like, now I'm remembering more about this Halloween story. There's so many stories about this guy.
Yeah,
I think he did throw candy at someone because they gave him, like, shitty candy. And then he was like, yeah, she was a bitch. It's like, because she gave you almond joys? Okay. You fucking...
There's two ghosts. There's one in this room and then one in the room connected to it. And they both have 300 health.
What's the difference between these two movesets?
Changing what direction you look, I suppose? Go get him.
Like, that was not a very good.
Get him! Die, Boo! Die!
Okay.
Don't let him get into that hallway. Don't let him get into that hallway! that fucker.
Are we sure that we can't get in there?
Well, you can... Well, no, you can't.
But, like, where's the key to that?
We have to get those boos. That's what you said.
We don't know that. We know that to...
I don't know what that room is, right? Otherwise, we could look up how to get into that room.
It's
but...
on 3F. Keys from the... oh, this is Luigi's Mansion 3. Key to the secret altar, aka Area 5. Okay. Key to Area 4. Key to Area... Special keys. No, but there should be other... There should be other keys. Balcony 3F. Okay.
Wish it would show you the room on the map somewhere.
Go. So I think that's the... Ugh, man. Key. The door that leads to King Boo's hideout is located on the basement. The door has a spade shape on it. Okay, well, I guess this room has another ghost in it. Oh, you have to flash it, right? Fantastic.
Most of the doors are fake. You can tell because, you know, they're not on the maps.
Why does he not?
Because he's a motherfucker.
You just flash him and he stay? He like just... He just disappears immediately?
Not all the time, but yeah, the game is a little bit finicky.
And then this room has a thing.
Yes, this is the room with the other boo. So you can get that one. Booze caster. I like to call them fake boos. So, I can always water more plants. he went out into the hallway.
I think you might have too, but
Oh.
just in case.
I guess he did go in here. Oh, actually, no. That's probably just a bomb he hid in there.
I guess I do need health. I don't like Uranus and Neptune that much.
There's the bomb. It is always worth checking, because sometimes they do re-hide in another room, but
Alright. We need to start using save states.
yeah, that's the idea. Both of those doors are fake.
I didn't try to open the door.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do but quit. And then just get back there and I'll save state and we'll just try over and over again.
Sure. That sounds like a better plan. Because honestly, these ghosts are a bunch of fucking assholes. If they at least showed us, like, other potential boos so we could capture besides these specific two, I'd be a little bit more okay with them being assholes. But they don't really give me any other options.
Yeah. I don't really see a kid being able to do this. Maybe you just try enough times, and then you just get lucky with RNG. Like he just goes into a spot that he doesn't.
Right.
The inverted control scheme is a bit odd, and I didn't really have a chance to like adjust to it because I haven't really played this game that much. But
Yeah, well, even with me adjusted to it, it's still messes me up like a hell. I gotta worry about that guy. Alright.
so he's not underneath the tablecloth now.
It's still in the room though, because it's beeping.
No sense doing that.
Yeah, right? Little motherfucker.
You have to get closer to these guys, but the other ones are trying to pull.
Right. You don't pull these guys
You just get as close as you can without
touching them. Yeah.
Yeah. This is just a bad spawn because
Yeah.
the interactable you interact with is so far from where he goes into the middle of the room.
Yeah, I like this helmet, but I must say it is quite small for adult heads.
Even yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, tiny bit.
I can't even wear it without taking my glasses off. The things I do to be a holy knight, you know? We need like a real bucket helm. Get one of those metal ones.
So I could see if it's even possible.
Yeah. Well, as you're getting him down lower, you can also make another save if you think that it's like close enough that you can finish him off in the next room or so.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
I got a really good run on that, but
It's just so fucking hard. We should make prescription helmets. Well, it's actually just that it's so small that it won't, like, fit all the way with my glasses on. My glasses just add that much little thickness.
Maybe that's a good start. I mean, they do make, obviously, custom helmets. Which are, like, generally sized to you. But, like,
Right.
a lot of medieval armor was, like, obviously custom, right? But helmets were generally passed down. So is that perhaps out here?
It's just in a room you can't get to, I guess. Because that's the room that they went into is connected by the other door. Yeah. Joseph Choi says, I just want you all to know that I hate booze so much. I was super conflicted to be using a boo as my main in the Mario Tennis game. Yeah, we could be playing Mario Tennis, but you wanted a spooky stream. I'm talking to chat.
I don't know if this is actually possible without that key, but you need... But as far as I understand it, you need the key to get in there. So maybe we need to study harder to figure out how to do this game, but like...
Why don't I look it up while you try this?
Okay. Try to stunlock the boo? How would I do that? Okay, so walking back and forth seems to do something. Hold Eleanor at the same time. Okay.
Okay, so in the clockwork room, apparently there's an elevator inside one of the opened doors, and then that leads to the roof, according to this. And then from there, from the roof, you can do a fight that makes you get a key, and then you go into this. You emerge in a secret room. So the clockwork room. Go fiddle with the doors, I guess. All of them, just whatever doors you can try to open. Because there's multiple clockwork things with doors. Oh, that! Of course, that's an elevator. It doesn't fucking look like an elevator, but of course that's an elevator.
I kind of assumed you'd already been in there.
I thought I was, but I'm not gonna argue with the game.
I found out not too long ago you can kill the giant boo in the haunted house level in Super Mario World for the NES. I don't even know about that. There's a mod version of
Well, I need to get this laptop on my side.
There's a mod version of Smash 64 that has the crazy piano or whatever it's called from I don't know what it's called, the King Boo's level in Mario 64.
Really?
Yeah, you remember the piano?
No, I'm not referring to that. I'm referring to the fact that I was like right next to that guy, and somehow that didn't count as me like light flashing him.
Yeah, the one from Mario 64, the piano. It's like banned in tournaments or something. But I saw Mewtwo King like doing a... I caught a stream where he was playing as the Mad Piano. Or he had a live reaction to the trailer and he was like, oh my god, that's so crazy. And then he stops for a second and is like, wait a second. That's only in one Mario game? Does anyone even know about this character? Oh, you have to get fire.
I'm trying.
Okay, I just...
Ooh.
You're just gonna burn them to death. Not even gonna give them the chance at a afterlife in the bag. You're just like, no, they're dead.
There we go. All right. To be fair, if anyone knew that this is the one part that I didn't do in Luigi's Mansion, you should have said something. Alrighty. Now
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
There it is.
That's a pretty obtuse thing for someone to have to figure out as a kid.
I would say so. Can I go down that roof? It looked like I could. Although, it's also very possible that that would just lead to my death.
Boom, 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 boom. Maybe that's just how you get... No, where is it?
Sealed room. It's the secret room.
Oh, the mouse. The mouse. Don't worry about the heart. Get the mouse.
The mouse will be back.
Will it?
Yes, well, this is all money, right? So, I remember this room well. Just not how I got to here. Wow, fuck! Jeez, they just fucking gang stomped me.
Maria Rambo? Is that a character? Rambo's mom?
God, that is so late to be affected by that explosion. It, like, exploded a million years ago. What?
Guess you have to flash up.
I mean, it was already preset to be flashing upward. Motherfucker.
I seem to remember having to get close to them and then turn on the flashlight.
I'm doing the best. I'm doing the best.
No, I know. I couldn't get it to happen when I was like trying to get that one ghost. So I'm not sure like what secrets I've forgotten.
Alrighty. Nice.
My God.
Took us this long just to fucking get keys.
Just a time check. It is 2:13.
Yeah, it is.
It is Halloween though.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, Halloween and New Year's are days for staying up.
What broke ass chests? Ain't got that problem over here.
You know, it's funny. My mom would tell me like, you can have one piece of candy a day, right? And then I'd have the Halloween candy for like the entire year, but then I wouldn't always like feel like candy every day. But then I would feel like, because the candy would just get stale because I had...
Yeah, because it's not as good later.
Well, because I had like 1,000 pieces of candy, right? Because I'm literally going on like a 30-mile walk, you know? Like I'm walking all fucking over town. It was like a good hike, right? Like I just liked walking, you know?
Uh-huh.
That's how you get out, I guess. If it truly is a sealed room. Making Sue the main character and Reed a misogynist. Man, when I read like the just super soy boy cuck section that they wrote for Reed and Sue, it was just so fucking tragic. Ah, man, I was like on some kind of like superhero forum or something, and you know, people were talking about how like Namor fucks like Mrs. Fantastic, and it was like, what? Fucking like Kmart Aquaman fucks the fucking Mr. Fantastic's wife? You think that's like a reasonable side plot to do for superheroes?
Is there no way for me to get this chest on the table? Is it just not interactable?
There must be a way of like flipping the...
I would think so, but I don't see any of the flipping things on the ground.
Maybe behind that chest? You just can't see it? Like the small chest? Yeah, you're just Marioing if you...
Maybe it's just for show.
Can you suck up one of like the smallest carpet?
Oh.
Oh.
Apparently
that's
I
a
just
good
had to suck instead of hitting the interact button. Okay, now I can leave.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, the section was so cringy, like, whoever wrote it was, like, such a fucking loser. He was like, I'm sorry for guilting you about, like, cheating on me, and it's like, what? It's like, oh, I know I sometimes am, like, lost in my work, and therefore I'm emotionally abusing you, so it's okay that you went and, like, fucked Aquaman. It's like, no.
Ugh.
No, it's not.
That is so gross.
You should. I approve of the Gallic punishment for cheating, which is to shave off all their hair and strip them naked and flog them through the town, and then abandon them in the woods, where no amount of fame nor coin can secure them a husband, as the Romans wrote. It's just so it's
the founding fathers intended.
like you can have a shitty character, but you really can't do that with superheroes, because like everyone forgets in their pursuit of gritty and realism. Like Stan Lee was being interviewed about his position on Civil War with the superhero Civil War, right? Where they were like Iron Man was like, oh, we should register, and Captain America was like, no, we should have freedom. And his position was like, oh, you know, some people would think that you'd need like to register superheroes because they might do something bad, but they wouldn't, because they're superheroes. And I was like, that's kind of tongue in cheek. And then I was like, oh, he's right.
Gun rights.
That's what a superhero is. Is like, because they're not like regular people. They're more. Not only are they super in their powers, their morals are also supposed to follow. There's other characters like, you know, the Punisher or something that aren't superheroes. They're just like heroes or whatever. Like you can claim certain characters are anti-heroes or something. But if someone's a superhero, they behave like a superhero. Whether or not those exist in real life is irrelevant, because the lore of the world is that they're these fantastic, super moral, great people. The other problem with having like a shitty character like that is not even Sue Storm being like a big piece of shit. It's the fact that they're trying to tell like young readers that this is what you should
acceptable.
This is what you should do as a man. If you're the evil bad guy was like supposed to be the stretchy guy, and it's like, get the fuck out of here. She married a guy who's lost in his work and is zany and goofy, and she giggled at him in old comics. And then when it was time to hate women, it was like, or hate men, I mean, it was like, I mean, I guess both. Being realistic about it, it's like, you're writing women that way so that men will hate women. Way more, like I think a woman isn't gonna read that comic and be like, oh, this is how I should act as a woman. I should go I should go drown myself and see if I get saved by Aquaman.
Oh, this fucking guy. How many of me you can freeze with that ice, boy?
Boyo. Freeze the jars.
Oh. Well.
Oh, you're trying to freeze him?
Yeah, when he pops out of the jars.
I mean, really, like, the intent with writing a character like that is just, like, to make boys hate girls, right? It's like, if someone reads that comic and is like, yeah, this is what actual girls are like, then
It's bad.
then they would hate women. Because that's such a hateable thing.
Oh man, all I have to do is miss one.
Oh, you know, he says you win. Oh.
I do not win. I can't miss a single one, otherwise he kicks me out. Brutal. But hey, money.
Oh, they're writing that. Oh, that's an interesting point. They're writing that so that men will learn and accept their place as second-class citizens. That's not what happens, though. It's just guys hate women. They're just like, okay, that's what women are like, then don't need them. I think it also just serves to, like, demoralize men, to, like, demotivate them.
What? My main game's over. I got every single one.
How could I lose, though?
Ah. Not the mushroom, not the mushroom. Got him.
Nice.
That's how I do it.
I don't like MGTOW, but I understand why they exist and why they try and push that mindset. Yeah. No, I get it. I really do. And, like, you know, it's like, how do I, like, how can you really, how could you really critique them, you know? Because it's like, well, you are better off. Like, if there aren't actually good women out there, then you are better off like that. And if they don't encounter good women, it's probably better that they don't try and pretend that they see them. Because some guys will, like, you know, just pretend like the girl is there, pretend like she's great, and she's not, and then that's no good either.
Back to chasing booze.
Yeah, back to the booze.
And there's supposed to be 50 of these things? If this is 40, where the heck are the other 10? Or do they just, like, appear during the King Boo fight?
Yeah. There's a couple MGTOW guys on mines that I run into here or there, see them in comments, and, like,
Weird diaper things.
yeah. I don't think they're living optimal lives, but, you know. If you walk forward and back, it seems to drain a little bit faster, because I think walking towards them drains much faster than standing still. So, time to fucking trap this piece of shit Boo.
Yeah.
Oh. Never's ex was one of those who thought Harley and Ivy were lesbo for each other. Well, congratulations on her being your ex and not your current girlfriend.
Congratulations on that storyline becoming canon, X. I don't have forgiveness for these women who like were former feminists and was like, oh, I've seen the light, now I'm on the right side, and it's like, I don't care. It's like, as like I mean, like, every girl was a feminist when they were growing up because that was what they were taught to be.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, I thought I was a feminist. Boy, was I wrong.
I feel like if you used to be a feminist, you need to, like... You could only ever be with someone who didn't know you. Because... the happiest ending for me is, like, all these feminists who are like, oh, as it turns out, monogamy isn't a fetish, and, that whole time I was complaining about love bombing, being
Well, you meant, like, the craziest feminists.
Yeah. Those people, I'm glad they're gonna die alone. Like, I want them to.
I fucked them up. Oh, he's still here.
If I could give them a boulder and a hill and just stick them into Tartarus, I would. There's no, like... The amount of guys I've met that have just been, like, fucked up by that whole ideology from the other side, now he doesn't want to go into the secret room. Now he's playing ball.
Yeah, right.
Pain in the ass.
Hell yeah. Alright. Well, ready to fight King Boo, guys? I can't believe how long I spent just trying to get those 2 boos and then looking around the entire mansion to see if there were any other boos.
And Never, don't be too hard on yourself about dating someone who's like turbo retarded. I've definitely been there.
Oh yeah, same.
When you have kids one day, you'll know what to warn them about. So look at it that way. Just before that, I was kind of MGTOW before I met my wife. My relationship before that left me feeling trapped, and I was so terrified she might turn into like a psycho stalker, so I vowed not to pursue anyone. Huh. I had the experience where like everything made me feel creepy. Like if I talked to a girl and I talked to her because I was interested, I was taught to feel like that made me a creepy rapist.
I can just do this.
Mirror teleport.
Although I guess I'm not saving that much time anymore. I should have just did it when I was up in the attic. So stupid.
Teleporting's still cool.
Yeah, it is. It is still cool.
People, the whole advice with like settling versus not settling or whatever. I would say that the mentality of like there has to be something wrong with her because that's like real girls or something is very stupid and wrong. And like I don't. People are like, oh well, people keep on trading up because they want someone perfect and no one's perfect or whatever. But Trisha is effectively perfect. I have to like really like, if I was to find like flaws, they would be sort of like technicalities, like things I don't intrinsically think about, things that don't naturally come to mind. Like if I was going to like do an in-depth analysis, a critique, but like that's not what you.
Trisha gets mad at video games.
Yeah. Fucking deal breaker. No, it's like. But like when it's like a major thing that comes up like every day, Like a real rage problem. I don't know. Like I was telling that one story about that guy named Pete, right? Where his wife is like super psycho. He has like this fight with her where like, oh, do you have to go on the ceiling to find the ghost?
No, I honestly don't know. But I've got 40 and that's all I need, right? So
You could get a bunch more money.
I
Although
don't
you
know.
have time. You have time before the final boss, because this isn't the final boss. This is going to be the painter, and then you get the key from the painter.
Or he just doesn't show up.
So you never even know that he blows you back to the...
I killed too many of his henchmen and now he's like, oh shit.
Better run.
Nobody's home. Alright. Let me see. Do I have a key that opens another door that I didn't open up yet? Yes, I do. On the second floor. I have to open up that door. Okay, sure. Ah, god damn it, this dust.
Yeah, so that they had this fight where like he was going on a ski trip or whatever, right? And then well, I guess I'll tell the story how it was told to me. His brother comes over and the door's open. He's like, "Hello, Pete," and then he like opens the door. There's stuff everywhere. The glass coffee table is shattered. There's these big splotches of bright color all over the walls. Everything, all the stuff is broken.
Oh my god.
He goes over and then there's like a hole. There's a hole in the garage door, and he's like, "I'm in the garage," or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Is everything all right?" And he's like, "Yeah, I just got to clean up a little bit." And he's like, "Oh, you think?" And he walks past the bathroom, and the glass is cracked in the bathroom, and there's even more splotches of color. And so what had happened was, his wife was like, "Oh, you're going on vacation? Oh, you didn't get me a souvenir last time." I was like, "Oh, there's like nothing to get." And at the last time I went skiing, and it was like, "Oh, it's not the point. You never get me anything nice." And he's like, "Well, what about like nail polish? I got you nail polish." And then she's like, "Yeah, that was like years ago." And it's like, "Yeah, but you still haven't used it all, and you have so much nail polish." And she like has a fit, and she starts throwing nail polish at the walls and stuff. And that's what all the splotches were. She took every single glass thing of nail polish and smashed it on the wall.
Nail polish.
Yeah, she was throwing it at him, but thankfully she didn't play baseball because she didn't actually hit him. She did smash the mirror. She did smash the coffee table. People like that shouldn't have a glass coffee table. I don't know what to tell you, but like, if so, you know.
Wow.
And then she pushed him into the garage, and then he punched through the garage door. That's why there was a hole in the door, so that he can unlock the door from the. He punched through the middle of it to unlock it.
Oh, fire and water.
Like a fucking Terminator.
I'm gonna take the fire, and I'm just gonna burn.
What about the watering the plants?
Let's figure that out. After.
Can you burn the thorns?
Oh, there's a puzzle here that I have to figure out. I guess for the
There's a picture of flowers. Does that mean you have to water the thing so that
water
it'll...
the picture.
No, water the... Oh, yeah, water the picture.
Yeah, why not?
Water the picture and the plants. So, I don't know. That guy has, like... I mean, I don't know. I don't want to judge that guy, but he has a bit of an anger problem, right? I guess water the plant, then? Might as well. Probably get money.
Always get money.
He has a bit of an anger problem. I don't know if I would choose to bond with a girl who also has an anger problem instead of fixing my anger problem. Maybe you should have lit the candles. Oh, good.
Alright,
Yeah, light the candles on either side of the thing.
I will do that. There we are.
Oh man, I forgot about that animation for teleportation. Yeah. Don't settle for anyone less than you can spend your life with. I read that in my head. I don't think I said it out loud. Being trans is so difficult. I feel like tons of ideological assholes want to use me as a political football. Yeah. Yeah. Just don't give up and become like a MGTOW guy. As much as I understand them, I don't think that's...
Fire. I need water.
There it is. Blasting. Blah, blah. Hose those.
How am I missing?
Genuinely the hardest fight in the game. Oh my god. Looking him up. Table's blocking you. There it is.
Ah! Yeah, it's such a...
Probably gonna need
such a
fire
crowded...
next.
Yeah. Such a crowded room. Alright, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Easy game.
Yeah, super easy.
Wish I could find someone who wouldn't treat me as a meal ticket or a sex toy. Yeah.
Get back here, you bitch. Not getting away that easy.
Neither. I guess you're like my dad, getting mad at inanimate objects, pissed at video games, pissed if something breaks. You'll
I definitely inherited that from my dad. Yeah.
probably talk shit to it. Our kids are they're gonna fucking hate inanimate objects. We're gonna have a couple inanimate object bigots.
Upside down room.
Be a regular inanimate object clan in our house. Clan.
Do not try to wake me. Go away.
I feel personally attacked.
Wake up, bitch. Alright, now what is the... Oh, you know what? It's probably like... Probably lighting the candles or something to wake her up, right? If I were to just take a guess. I mean, there's fire right here, so it makes sense.
Of course, I'm not perfect either. I still stay up way too late playing video games sometimes. Well, I'm glad to know that you're that's a flaw that's acceptable to have without your entire life turning to ruin.
Alright, so lighting the candles didn't do it, boys.
Water the plant.
Well, the
What about the
theme
doll?
The theme is waking her up.
Yeah.
Right.
Can you do something with the dolls?
No.
And it forces you to be on the ceiling?
Right. Well, the room is just flipped upside down, right? So.
Maybe water the dolls? That's what chat says.
Water the dolls, yeah.
Fire the dolls?
Using fire quite effectively right now. I feel like if I were supposed to use fire, it would have worked.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is it one of those things where like I have to wait for the lightning to strike and then fuck her up? Nah, I don't think so. Maybe I have to just yell Mario a bunch of times, and then she gets annoyed and wakes up and tells me to shut up. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
What is it?
I was saying maybe I have to yell Mario a bunch of times till she gets annoyed and wakes up.
Mario!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Probably the water.
Yeah.
You'd assume it'd be fire because you just solved a problem with
With
water?
water, yeah.
Okay. You assume they'd be alternating?
Oh, because there's also just water in the room. Is like, what else is it for? Or fire in the room. Wake up, bitch!
You water the dolls too?
Wake up!
Oh, no, just that. Oh, is this supposed to be
Time
like
to
The
pass
Exorcist?
on to the other side. I'm gonna take all your money too.
Pea Pants Sally. Got him. I'm not kidding about that. When you're transgender, people either think you're a mutant or a fetish. Yeah.
Wake up! Time to die! Oh, this fucking doll is like really fucking eating my lunch money. Not even like taking my lunch money, just eating it.
Man, she's beating you up in your sleep. In her sleep. Fuck. Oh, you sucked up the doll somehow.
I didn't know I could do that.
Hmm. Although, as a dude, it does sound kind of nice for someone to, like, think of you as a sex toy. I know, like, you know, in school it was like, how would you like it if girls treated you like a sex object? And it's like, I don't know, dude. Sounds kind of fucking cool.
Maybe if I exit the room and come back, it'll be right set up?
I'm not feeling that. Oh, were you actually correct?
I think I was actually 100% correct.
Damn. Got fucked up. Trisha too smart. Oh, diamond. All right. Making money.
Making the big bucks. You got all this pesky money here. Allow me to just clean house for you.
Sometimes I have a hard time giving up. Try to fix something that's unfixable and things like that. Well, that's a better trait to have, I suppose, than someone who gives up too easy. Bonita? Or like Bonita? La Isla Bonita?
In here? What? Fucking one health. Dodge is back in this room. Yeah. That's what I do. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Didn't
Yeah.
get any new keys from that fight, did I?
Guess not. I mean, it seems like an area that might have been supposed to be an early area because you got 100 health ghost.
Yeah.
I've never quite understood the difference between fetish and just like being attracted, and I took a class on it. The teacher couldn't explain it either. So
It's just like sometimes it's
so like
extra weird.
yeah, so like I read there's some like poet who writes sex poems, and she's an amputee, and so she writes sex poems about having sex while being an amputee.
Oh yeah.
And
The diamond, not about that.
yeah, and then she writes some poems. She only writes sex poems about about having sex while being an amputee, and she writes poems complaining about people objectifying her for being like for like fetishizing her.
Yeah, okay.
And it was like, she's like, oh, I want to have sex with lots of people, and I don't want to be locked down in a relationship, but
okay.
I have one arm and one leg, and I'm like a human pogo stick. I'm like a slutty pogo stick.
Oh, come on, she didn't say all that.
Ah, you don't understand what it's like to be a slutty pogo stick.
Come on.
You don't understand me. And it's like,
oh man.
I don't understand, like...
You're right, I don't understand.
I don't understand.
I don't.
Correct, I do not understand.
Oh god.
She writes like the most explicit poetry. It's like, and then none of it, like, you know, and I know not all poetry rhymes, but it's like, some of it's written well, some of it's like just her describing getting blasted as a human pogo stick, and it's like, oh, roses were red, violets were blue. He shoved my entire pogo stick all the way up his ass.
What the fuck?
And I waved to his mother.
What?
I was a javelin. Then completely vertical, and he threw me into into another man's cavern.
Oh,
and I'm like,
yeah, there's multiple men involved.
And it's just like, okay, dude. And then it's like, I can't believe people like just think of me as like a sex. One of her poems was so annoying. It was like, it was fairly well written. She's like, I wish I saw the beautiful like hills and rivers, but I don't. I'm not that kind of poet. And I was like, you should be. You should work harder to stop seeing sex everywhere. You're such a coomer.
Got him.
And she's like blaming everybody else. It's like, no, dude, you're a coomer. You should go back to the room at the Knights, because I don't think you actually completed that. I think there's some kind of puzzle with making.
Dancing.
Yeah, nice. I think there's some kind of puzzle with getting all the arms to be one direction.
If I just kill all the ghosts in that room, then it do.
Roses are red, violets are blue. This bitch is crazy. No want to do. And like the teacher was like, oh, you know how wrong it is to like, you know, fetishize someone. And I was like, I don't. I would like it explained to me. And they're like, oh, well, you know, it's not, you're not treating him like a person. It's like, well, she doesn't treat herself like a person. All she writes about in all her poems is like wanting to be fucked. And then she's like, oh, but also don't want to fuck me too bad. Like, she's not like, oh, you know, like she has.
It'd be one thing if she was like, oh, I want a real relationship. I don't just want to be seen as a fetish. But then she's also like.
Yeah, she'll have a poem where it's like, oh, I have dinner with these people who want to talk to me and force me to laugh at their jokes when all I want is to be fucked. And then it's like, next poem, I can't believe all they do is fetishize me. And it's like,
yeah.
You are a pornographic pogo stick. Hop along, bitch.
It kind of sounds like she got dragged in by the feminist movement, and then she thought that she wanted something that she didn't.
And then she got dragged under a tractor that took off her arm and leg. She got dragged. At first, she got mixed up with the homunculi, and she did some human transmutation.
All right, but Mario. Time to die.
Some people just get like so wrapped up in one topic when they're like writing about stuff. Like I was reading anonymous submissions for like the literary magazine in high school, and one of the submissions was about this girl having her period while in class without like a pad, and how she got like blood on the seat, and she's like, and I was just thinking like, man, there was that one girl in middle school who had her period without a pad, and there was blood everywhere, and people were like freaked out about it because it was like she was like kind of young to be having a period, I suppose. 'Cause I was like 6th grade, so I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's scary in general just to see a bunch of blood.
Yeah. But it's just like 7 years later, she's still writing about it, and it's like...
And that's definitely a feminist thing, to just write about periods a lot. Because they want to normalize it. Quote unquote. They're like, I felt really uncomfortable about this thing, but I was told by leftism that if I normalize it, I won't feel uncomfortable about it anymore.
Just imagine a guy...
It's absolutely not true, of course.
Just imagine a guy shits his pants in 6th grade, and he won't stop writing poems about it for 7 years. It's like...
Yeah.
I don't know. It
only goes to show that you never got over it.
Yeah. I know there were some guys who were like, oh my god, you're a period, blah, blah, blah. And even at the time, I was like, so? Although, if the descriptions of how much blood there was were actually accurate, I would have been alarmed at the amount of blood, because people are like, oh, there's blood pouring onto the floor, and it's like, alright, well, at that point, maybe, you know, maybe there's concerns about, like, blood loss. If she's covered in blood and it's spilling onto the floor, like a fucking arterial bleed, it's like, alright, well, maybe go to the nurse. But, goddamn, we're unlocking like
the basement floor.
5 million keys now.
Yes, right. And booze. Ah.
She sounds like the kind of person who the song Scott Pilgrim Ruined a Whole Generation of Women was written about. She's clearly not a person, she's a pogo stick.
Oh my god.
Then she has another poem where she's like, I know I could, like, approach them from the side and jerk them off so they can't see that I don't have an arm or a leg. But I don't want to do that. I want to be, like, sexy with my stumps. But I don't want to be not fetishize the stumps. I just want this to be normal, not fetish. I want someone to be very lukewarm about being attracted to me and only want to have sex with me and have no emotional connection and no monogamy. So
very contradicting things that they want.
It's like, so you want someone to only want to fuck you, not be that into it, and then she has another poem where she's like, this guy pretended to not be super into the fact that I was an amputee, and then he mentioned it later after they'd been dating for like 2 years, and he was like very cool about it, like, yeah, whatever, I guess we'll like have some sex, if you want to, whatever, man. It's not like I like stumps or whatever. And then he admits like 2 years in that he's into stumps, and then she's like, I'm so betrayed.
Stumps.
Yeah, then she's like, I was so betrayed, and then it's like the teacher's like, oh, what was
he supposed to say?
How betrayed must she feel after someone so close to her? And it's like, what the fuck are we even talking about? It's like the dumbest person on the planet, and then it's like, so anyway, that's my like, my
stumps.
That's I don't know what you call it.
I just really like that term.
Oh man, be my Anakin Skywalker. No, who's the Skywalker? Luke Skywalker. Oh, just fucking
be my Luke.
Be my Luke Skywalker, babe. Be my Edward Elric gender bendy. She is blonde. So.
Oh, another one.
That's the boomerang. That's the motherfucker that's bothering us, hiding in this room. So that's my like scholarly education into the difference between fetishes and not fetishes and whatever. So I don't know. I'm so sorry, Fun Gaming. You came in at an awkward time. I was talking about my time at a liberal arts college. This was all in a classroom. I assure you it's not weird. Well, it was weird, but...
Classrooms are weird nowadays.
It's not my fault. I have a bachelor's degree in this.
Let me tell you about the stumps.
No fucking joke. That is part of my bachelor's degree. When someone tells you they have a bachelor's degree, just remember, some of the classes are that. Like, that was a required class. I had to take that class. That was one of the classes that fulfills my requirements for my major.
What's the class called?
I can't tell you because then, like, you would know, I would be, like, doxing myself. Well, not doxing. You know what school I went to, and I don't know if that's, like, a good thing or a bad thing.
So it's a very specific class for that school.
Well, I can tell you the class probably wasn't called I am a human pogo stick who just wants sex. You know, it was what you'd imagine it. It's like literature of disabilities or something, or disabilities in literature or something like that.
Pogos in literature.
Fun Gaming popped in and was like, oh god. He says hi, and then sex, and then he's gone. There's like that thing where it's like when you're streaming, you know, someone's joining every second, so you should always be kind of acting in a way that it's like easy for someone to like hop into the action and not feel confused. It's like no chance anyone enters in talking about the fucking amputee sex poet.
Nobody's gonna know what the fuck we're talking about half the time.
Yeah. For context, if anyone's joining right now, one of the classes that I had to take for my English major was, it involved mostly, like, one whole, like, huge block of the class was reading about this poet who only writes sex poetry and is an amputee and doesn't want people to sexualize her, but only wants to have sex and doesn't believe in monogamy. And writes other poems making fun of, like, the first half of the poem will be like some loser who doesn't have sex with her immediately, and then the second half of the poem is like, oh my god, I can't believe this other loser is like having sex with me and just sees me as a human javelin.
Yeah, some people out there don't actually know or understand what they want out of life, huh?
Amputee Sex Poet is a great band name. Well, I think the problem with that as a band name is when you want to recommend it to someone, you've got a problem. Like, you can't really...
Yeah, if you know, you know, you know?
It's like, you can't really recommend Ninja Sex Party to people. You have to say, like, oh, you know the Game Grumps guy? Yeah, he does a band, and he's a funny band.
Yeah. It's a joke band, is what you say.
Yeah.
You know what? I should get the big...
Like the cosplay girl who wears practically nothing and complains when the inevitable happens of creepos being creepy. Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It's like, oh no, he's a fan of my poetry. Must be a real weirdo. And it's like... Dude, remember Sonic at the con when we were leaving?
Yeah. I never like it when the girls try to cosplay a cute character, but then make it all sexual, like a Pikachu or a Sonic, and then it's just like a blue fucking...
I don't even know what...
Tank top. And
tank
then,
top?
like...
Oh no, did you not see her?
Belly top. I can't remember what it's called, okay? It's fucking 3 a.m. Give me a break, Adam.
No, the girl I was talking about that dressed up as Sonic was... She was like... She was black, and she had this, like, the one-piece bathing suit thing, but it was all ripped up on the sides, and she was very fat. And so she was, like, spilling. she was just, her whole form was melting out of it. And she was like, yay! And she jumped, and I was like, oh no. It was like the hardest, like, oh god.
Yeah,
Please
and then
don't.
they get the fishnets and the...
Yeah,
They get the... What is it called? It's like the unitard... Whatever. They just, like, ride it right up their ass.
Yeah, they were doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do that if you have, like, respect for yourself, you know?
You can't stand by the elevator if you're doing that. 'Cause I want to get the fuck out of there. And like we're carrying the last bit of stuff. We're just trying to get out, and she's in our like path, and I'm like, no, don't make me look at you. So weird. And someone.
And there's like that
I
one
would-
convention where like the girl took off like the bottom part of her dress and was just walking around in her underwear, and it's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck are you doing? And then there's the girl Luffy cosplayer who just has her shirt open with her bra out. And it's like, stop.
The girl who just like was walking around in her underwear was really upsetting because I was like a little girl, not like little, but she was like a middle schooler or something. She needs like parents to be.
Oh, I was thinking of a different girl. I was thinking of the overweight one.
Yeah, she seemed young to me, but maybe I'm off the base.
I didn't think she seemed young, but
I don't know. But yeah, that was like
she was very, very big.
it just seemed like she needed parents. Like I don't know if she needed parents many years ago or she currently needs her parents to be like, no, you can't do that. But she didn't get the lesson of like you can't just be naked walking around. She knew that like she was acting like she knew it was something you're not supposed to do, but she's just like, I'm a theater kid. I'm just gonna do this. It's like, okay.
Fatherless behavior.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think I'll wrap up Luigi's Mansion here for now. I realize that we don't have too much left to do, but we could probably just finish it next time. And I'm pretty tired, so...
Chatting with his Lovecraft style of describing Gorlocks. Or, yeah, Gorlock the Destroyer. Yeah. Alright, you know what? Let's get Gurgi to say goodbye to the stream. Hey, Gurgi. I know you're asleep. But I got a job. Yeah, buddy.
Poor sleepy Gurg. We're gonna be bothering him all night.
Hey, Gurgi. Gurgi.
He's a sleepy Gurgerson.
Come here. Are you too sleepy for a treat? What about this? Come here.
This poor dog has been waking up so many times.
Okay.
Oh, he looks so gentlemanly.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you guys see him? Oh, let me,
Oh yeah, you can full screen the video.
Yeah.
Yes. Are you a sleepy puppy?
Is it this one?
Yes, the
Yeah.
top one.
Okay.
Oh,
Here,
what a
Gurgi, give me a hug.
Oh,
Who's your good boy?
who's a good beast? Who's a good beast?
I think I might have zoomed it
Yeah,
so
you
it's like in
did
a weird
zoom
spot. Hang on, Gurgi.
Double.
Oh yeah, I guess I could just that apparently is a thing.
I know.
I know,
He's
Gurgi.
so
I
upset.
know.
He's like, where's my tree?
All right, Gurgi, ready? High five. Who's your good boy?
Oh, who's your good boy?
All right, Gurgi. You want to say goodbye to the stream? Yeah, buddy.
Do you want to dance? No, you're probably too tired for dancing. Behold, the master of the castle.
Yeah. Gurgi.
It's Gurgus.
Gurgish.
Oh, buddy. I'm sorry. I know, you're so sleepy. I know. Yeah, I think we definitely had a long enough Halloween stream
Yeah.
with some Luigi's Mansion, some Beast over here, a very elegant beast, of course, and Crusadin.
You saved?
Yeah, I saved. No worries.
All right, guys. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Really appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, glad you guys could hang out. And look, it's a dog.
It's a dog.
Are you a dog?
He's an
Yay.
elegant doggo.
Zoom in on the dog.
F.
Double dog.
Oh, double the cute.
Just zoom in on Gurgi. You have a good night, Gurgi, to Isn't he so sweet? Oh.
He is a sweetheart. He's all tuckered out from Halloween. He was saying hello to everybody all day, right, buddy?
Yeah.
That's so much work. So much work for a dog.
Aww. I don't know if you can hear him, but he makes little noises. He's like,
He has little moans and groans. He's a sweetheart.
yeah, when he lays down, he goes like, Aw. All right. So, thanks for hanging out, everyone. If you'd like to join the community, as it were, I'm trying to spiff up a gilded server, which is like a Discord, but less creepy, ideally. So, click that in the description. And,
Sonic City Witch is out.
yeah.
Issue 3 on BurningStarComics.net if you have been trying to keep up with that series.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. And you guys have a fantastic night, all right?
Yeah, good night, everybody.